Impulse by Ellen Hopkins. Without warning. Sometimes you're traveling a highway, the only road you ever know, and wham! A semi comes from nowhere and rolls right over you. Sometimes you don't wake up, but if you happen to, you know things will never be the same. Sometimes that's not so bad. Sometimes lives intersect, no reason, except perhaps for a passing semi. Tried. 3 separate highways intersect at a place no reasonable person would ever want to go. 3 lives that would have been cut short if not for hasty interventions by loved ones or fate. 3 people with nothing at all in common except age, proximity, and a wish to die. 3 tapestries tattered at the edges and come unwoven to reveal a single mutual thread. The thread. Wish you could turn off the questions, turn off the voices, turn off all sound. Yearn to close out the ugliness, close out the filthiness, close out all light. Long to cast away yesterday, cast away memory, cast away all jeopardy. Pray you could somehow stop the uncertainty, somehow stop the loathing, somehow stop the pain. Act on your own impulse, swallow the bottle, cut a little deeper, put the gun to your chest. Connor, arrival. The glass doors swing open in perfect sync, precisely timed so you don't have to think. Just stroll right in. I doubt it's quite as easy to turn around and walk back outside. Retreat to unstable ground, home turf. An orderly escorts me down spit-shine corridors past tinted plexiglass enclosed. Unmarked doors. Mysteries. 1 foot in front of the other, counting tiles on the floor so I don't have to focus the blur of painted smiles, fake faces. A mannequin in a tight blue suit with a too short skirt and legs that can wear it, and a Betty Boop voice halts us. I'm Dr. Boston. Welcome to Aspen Springs. I'll give you the tour. Paul, please take his things to the Redwood Room. Aspen Springs, Redwood Room, as if this place were a 5-star resort instead of a lockdown where crazies pace, waiting. At least it doesn't have a hospital stink. Oh yes, it's all very clean, from cafeteria chairs to the bathroom sink. Spotless. But the clean comes minus the gag-me smell, steeping every inch of the antiseptic hell where they excised. The damnable bullet. I wonder what Dad said when he heard I tried to pull myself 6 feet under and failed. I should have put the gun to my head, worried less about brain damage, more about getting dead. Venus. Instead, I decided a shot through the heart would make it stop beating, rip it apart to bleed me out. I couldn't even do that right. The bullet hit bone, left my heart in one piece. In hindsight, luck wasn't with me that day. Mom found me too soon, or my pitiful life would have ebbed to the ground in arterial flow. I thought she might die too, at the sight of so much blood, and the thought of it staining her white ermine blouse. Connor, what have you done? She said. Tell me this was just an accident. She never heard me reply, never shed a tear. I don't remember much after that, except for speed, ghostly red lights spinning faster and faster. As we began to recede from consciousness, floating through the ER doors, frenzied motion, a needle sting, but I do remember, just before the black hole swallowed me, seeing Mom's face. Her furious eyes followed me deep down into sleep. It's a curious place, the land of blood, loss, and amnesia. Floating through it like swimming in sand, taxing. After a while, you think you should reach for the shimmering surface. You can't hold your breath. And even if you could, it's dark and deep, bitter, cold, where nightmares and truth collide, and you wonder if death could unfold fear so real. Palpable, so you grope your way up into the light to find you can't move, with your arms strapped tight and overflowing tubes. And everything hits you like a train at full speed. Voices, strange faces, a witch's stew pot of smells, pain, most of all, pain.